Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. We're back on the addition to the gate build. This will be the final part of this build for this gate. So what I'm actually doing is I'm building caps and a decorative piece that's going to go across the two 6x6s. It's going to serve two purposes. One is, of course, it's decorative. Second is it's going to support those 6x6s from coming in, okay, and add some stability to those. It's a pretty simple design. It's just some angle iron, so I'm 1.5 inches or 2.5 inches, and it's basically cut like so, and it's going to create a square that's going to go around that 6x6. Okay, that 6x6 is actually 5 3/4. These are going to come out to about 6 inches, so they should fit on pretty easy. We'll screw them in. These are going to get powder coated also, so I've got some recycled powder coat that I want to recycle, and I'll show you guys how I do that. But that'll be some time yet. I've got one set up here with some magnets. What we'll do is we'll tack this guy together, and then we'll go do a test fit and see how she goes. Pretty simple. I'm going to use 14 gauge on top as a plate. But let's get her welded up. Let's see how it works out. I am plugged in already. Just round off to the table. So I got it just tacked together. That's kind of what the look, okay? And then of course what we're going to do is we're going to put a piece of 2x6, 14 gauge on top to cover it. But that'll be fully welded. So let's take this thing outside and bring it to the post and see if she fits. There you go, guys. Fits perfect. Let's see, move it over on this side. It should be the exact same thing. There we go. All right, let's go get this welded and we'll go from there. Okay guys, so we're back. Let's weld this up. Then we'll have to clean the welds, of course, right? Smoothing it out so I can put the plate on top. But let's weld it up. Okay guys, so I've got a piece of 14 gauge out. These are still pretty warm. That's what they look like. Now the open sections here, I didn't bother because I'm going to weld that plate on the top, but it looks pretty good. So let's lie that up on there in that corner. Somewhat like that. I want it to stick out just a tad because we want to weld the corner. So, and I'll cut the line off. Oops. Can I get two of them in here? Oh, look at that. I can. More or less. A little smaller would be good. This way I've got a corner to weld. And it does. So we'll get the death wheel and we'll cut it. Alright. Excuse me guys. That's going to work out perfect. Alright, we'll tack that in place, and then what I'll do is I'll go across my tacks and just bevel it and then weld it. And then I'll clean up the bevel. So let's do that. Okay guys, she's done. Bring you up a little closer. You can see how I got that on the inside and the outside, around the edges, not too bad. Same with that. Okay, we're going to move on to the next step. We'll move those out of the way. I got to clean up a bit, and then we'll get the other pieces of metal I need out in the saw, and I'll show you what I'm up to next. Okay guys, so I've got everything laid out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you in a little closer just so you guys can get an idea of what I have in mind. I got out some 2x2 piping, a decorative piece, and my cap. Okay guys, so here it is. So the game plan with this is my decorative piece. I bought a set of 2 for like 12 bucks. You can't really make that for that. So that's gonna go up on there. Of course, that'll be, the 2x2 will be in the middle. That'll come down on the 6x6. And then there'll be another piece here that's gonna go up. And that's where the Pergola is gonna hook up to. So let me cut all this and let's see if I can tack one together and show you what I'm up to. So guys, I've got the ornament tacked in and welded in. Drilled some holes through it so we can mount it. But just to give you an idea of what it's going to look like. So why don't we go put this up on the post and take a look. Okay guys, there you go. She's in. She looks pretty good. We had to trim that branch still, but I think we're on the right track. So when we move over to this side, you can visually see that this post is angled differently. So what we're going to do is put the plate in, and then we'll come and mark it. So guys, here, take a look at this. See how crooked that post is? So what I wanted to make sure is that this beam lines up with the other one that I have, and that's the measurement. So what we're going to do is we'll take it back there and take a look, but I'm pretty sure it's going to line up. Okay guys, so I got the post leveled off and those brackets mounted. They look pretty good. Now they're just temporarily mounted. Now we're going to do the cross sections. I'm going to measure and we'll cut them, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. Okay guys, so I've got the angle iron here. I measured it out. It's 66 and a half. I'm gonna run and go double check, but that's what it was, 66 and a half. And we're gonna cut that, and that's like right on. Give me a second, let me go double check. Okay guys, so it is 66 and 1/2. So let me mark this. We'll cut it. Okay guys, so she works perfect. So I used the same one. I marked another one. So we're gonna need that. We're gonna actually need 3 of them, but we'll cut these 2 for now. Okay, now I've got some plates that are perfect for what we need for 2 of them, because 2 of them are going to line up. Well, maybe not. Okay, so I think our best bet is to cut a piece of this and just weld it on there. Okay, so let's cut a couple of these pieces. The thickness. I don't know if you guys can see that. So basically what I'll do here is I'll drill a hole through this, put a rib nut into that, and tighten it up. So I can do that. And this should fit in my powder coating oven, which is great. Okay, let me clean up the other one, and then we'll line these up and we'll start cutting the pipes that go in between. We'll put him here, just like that, and we'll tack him. Just a tack, light tack. Now, we're pretty well there. So guys, I cut a piece at 18, and that's gonna sit just like that. So I guess what I should be doing is finding out dead center and putting that dead center, because I want it to be dead center, and then work off the dead center. Okay guys, so she's welded. We'll have to clean it up, but she looks pretty good. Give you guys a bird's eye view. There we go. Okay, and then these pieces here, we'll drill a hole through it and they'll mount to those poles that we have sitting up. And then I've got caps that go in here. And that'll clean it up. I'm very happy with that. Simple. It'll give the gate a little extra strength. Perfect. Okay guys, so I just did a test fit. Seems to be working out quite nicely. I mean, it looks a little funny in metal, but once it's powder coated, she should look perfect. I got the fan going. I'm wearing gloves just in case. Wow, that's heavy. It's looking good. So guys, I've got my pieces here, and doing this one-handed. I've got these rubber caps, okay, and they're gonna go in here. So what I'll do is I'll tap them in with a rubber mallet, and I'll show you what they look like. And that'll finish off that at that end and stop water from coming in. So let me get them tapped in and I'll show you. Here you go. Gives it a finished look. And I'll have to do all the above there. Going from the Pergola. So we'll get that done too. Good morning guys. We've got a rainy day in TO, but that's okay. We're gonna try to get this post cap up. I got them powder coated. I put the caps on. I think you guys saw that. But let me get this on there and let's see what the outlook is gonna look like. Now I'm gonna try to get it level. I'll get it to sit there for a second. Now I powder coated the accessories, as you can see. Just trying to find out if these guys were too long. Oh, they should be just right. Just want to see where I am. We want that level. That's level. We want it to be in the middle. Okay, so put it in snug, and then we're going to put a screw on the top of that. You should be good. pretty good. We got 2 of these. Let's put them in the sides. One there for now. One here for now. Actually, let me put another one in there. That should be good. All right, let's get this guy on there. This one's gonna be on the crooked side. But I think we're level on this guy. You gotta lift him up just a tad. Well, I get these cardboard pieces out of there. Now what I do is I'm gonna put spacer in between here, guys. No, I'll fight. Way too much. Not sure if that came through or not. No, we're good. It's not up just yet. Okay, let's do the top one. Not too bad. Okay, so let me put 2 on this side. Nice. Nicely done. Put 1 on there for now, guys. So, what we're going to do here, I'm just going to add some tape to it. Ah, a little wet. Is it going to stick? Adjust that, guys. That's better. I'll put one on the back side. There we go. Go up there and tighten that up. Okay, so let's see if we can get this thing to sit up now. Oops, we're all smacking everything apart. And that's exactly what we wanted. Nice snug fit. Okay. Do it from the other side. There we go. Let's close this. I'll readjust that. Take a visual. It's too low. Gotta go up. So how far am I? Oh, we're gonna give it a spacer. I'm gonna go up a couple of inches, guys. So let me grab a couple of spacers. So guys, there you go. I've got her in, at the end caps in. So guys, she's all done. It was a fun project. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Please consider subscribing, and if you like, throw me a thumbs up. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for watching again.